Music, the invisible force that turns a good scene into an unforgettable one. The magic ingredient that can make or break an emotional moment. Think about it. How many times have you rewatched a scene from your favorite anime or show, not just for the animation, not just for the visuals or voice acting, but because the music was just that good? Let's talk about the power of music in anime and media and why it's one of the most crucial yet underrated aspects of storytelling. The emotional impact of music. Some moments in the animes that we love are so iconic, so deeply emotional, that they have become ingrained in our memories forever. But if we strip them of their music, would they be as powerful? Take Leaves from the Vine from Avatar as an example. The song itself is simple, yet its calming nature carries sadness. When Iroh sings it in honor of his late son, the music doesn't just accompany the moment, it defines it. Without it, this scene would still be sad. With it, it's fucking crushing.
Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy comes marching home.
Another prime example, Sadness and Sorrow from Naruto. The first note alone can send chills down any fan's spine. It's the soundtrack of pain, loss, and nostalgia, and it makes every single tragic moment in the series hit 10 times harder. Every time we listen to Naruto's backstory, his childhood and his loneliness feels that much more because of this amazing song. Let's not forget about Fairy Tail's original soundtrack, particularly its main theme. The sheer intensity of this track fuels every heroic moment, turning Natsu's fights legendary. This is music that doesn't just play in the background, it commands your attention and makes sure you feel every punch, every tear, and every sacrifice. I talked about this in my previous Fairy Tail video.
Feel free to check it out.
How the music in this series elevates moments that would otherwise be okay, but with the right song become unforgettable. Deluxe's farewell scene, for example, hit me hard, not just because of the story, but because of how the soundtrack carried the weight of that goodbye. Fairy Tail's music isn't just sound, it's the emotional backbone of the series, making sure every heartfelt speech and final attack stays in your mind long after the episode ends. Music isn't just about emotions, it's also about telling a story. And a well-composed soundtrack can subtly shape the audience perception of a scene without them even realizing it. Take Black Clover's Haruka Mirai. This track embodies the essence of perseverance, ambition, and perfectly encapsulates Asta's journey as he fights against fate, being the underdog and all. As this song builds up, so does the intensity, reflecting his never give up attitude without any dialogue. This single track conveys an entire journey of determination, overcoming obstacles, and proving that effort can surpass natural talent. Anime openings and endings aren't just there to look pretty or fill up time. They set the tone, build anticipation, and in many cases leave an emotional impact that lasts long after the credits roll. Take openings for an example. The best ones immediately grab your attention, sometimes even before the first frame of animation appears. Think about Attack on Titan's Guren no Yumiya. That first instantly gets your blood pumping. Openings set expectations, hyping you up for what's about to unfold. Openings like this create instant engagement and keep us glued to the screen. But if openings are there to get you excited, endings play a different but equally powerful role. Some anime endings do more than just roll the credits. They leave you with a lingering emotion, a void that makes you crave the next episode. The first few seconds of an ending song are crucial. If done right, they capture your emotions before you even realize it. Take Naruto Shippuden's first ending, Wind. This track perfectly represents Naruto's loneliness, yet unwavering happiness when facing life, leaving us viewers content and connected to Naruto's struggle after every episode. Or look at Bleach's second ending, Thank You by Homemade Kazoku, which contrasts with the intensity of the show's battles with an uplifting and nostalgic tone, reinforcing the bonds between the characters and giving an heartfelt close to each episode. Other endings leave us with a sense of unease and anticipation for what's to come, like ReZero's, which often follows a brutal cliffhanger, only amplifying the anxious feeling that we get left with as the credits roll. This is where endings shine. They don't just close the episode, they extend the experience, making sure you walk away still feeling something and thinking about what just happened. But what really makes a good soundtrack? Studies show that when a song hits you the right way, it triggers the brain to release dopamine, the same chemical associated with pleasure and reward. That's why epic anime soundtracks can feel almost addictive. Music has a direct connection to memory and emotion, with certain melodies triggering intense emotional responses. That's why epic orchestral tracks like Attack on Titan's Ashes on the Fire make battles feel more grandiose and fated, while slower melancholic piano pieces like Demon Slayer's Kamado Tanjiro no Uta hit deep during moments of loss and resilience. But music isn't just about mood, it's about immersion. A good soundtrack has to blend seamlessly with the narrative, guiding your emotions without us even realizing it. A good example of this is Call of the Night soundtrack. Perfectly captures the nighttime cityscape and makes you feel immersed in Tokyo's nightlife. This track makes me imagine going down Shibuya with a couple of friends, drinking some beers, and just enjoying the peaceful yet mysterious nature of Tokyo's nightlife. By the way, if you guys are interested, Anormie has a video in which he speaks a bit about this, so be sure to go check it out. A great story needs great music. It's the emotional glue that binds scenes together. Without music, would ReZero be as nerve-wracking in its most intense moments? Would Naruto's emotional peaks hit as hard? Would Demon Slayer fights feel as epic? The answer? Probably not. So, next time you watch your favorite anime or rewatch that one scene that always makes you cry, pay attention to the music. It might just be the reason you feel so much. So in conclusion, if the plot is the mind and the visuals are the body, then music, it's the soul of the show. Thank you. Chimyi out.